Most Hated Award for Most Hated Game of the Year. The nominees are The Lord of the Rings, Gollum.
Stop the wagon!
Too late, little oxes, too late.
Starfield. Redfall. Forspoken.
For now, here's some collateral.
Spider-Man 2.
A break-in, and they're still outside. Hey, need a dance partner? I've been waiting.
We've been noticing a trend amongst our most hated winners. Sure, they're no fun to play, but there's a certain apathy built into them. As if the developers made a plate of chocolate chip cookies and followed the recipe exactly, but forgot the most important ingredient: love. Forspoken has some aspects that could be passable, like the parkour and the graphics, but it's all spoiled by the terrible taste the whole game leaves in our mouths when all the other bland factors join together into a hard, chalky mess. It represents Square Enix's absurd commitment to pander to the West in the laziest and most boring way, when nobody was asking them to in the first place. The more they involve the corporate office, the worse the result. And it's been this way as far back as the Crystal Tools debacle with FF13. Final Fantasy as a franchise was never consistent, and for many, that was a selling point. The fans never knew what was coming next. Sure, it didn't always hit, but it all came from a place of genuine enthusiasm. Some Japanese fuck who'd been sitting on their fanfic for 20 years, waiting for technology to catch up. Costing over $100 million, it's sad to see Forspoken as such a gigantic financial risk, but not a creative one. Who was this story for? Was it ever for anyone? Did it start as a lifeless product meant to check boxes, or were the hard edges filed away through dozens of international board calls and Zoom meetings? How many more Forspokens and Saints Rows can they afford, now that the tech industry is in shambles and investors are pulling their money away from gaming? Forspoken is only here because it's the latest in a string of disjointed constructions by a handcuffed or uninvested creative team. Don't call it a cause, call it a symptom.